In this episode of NBA 2K TV, the most famous voice in the NBA, Kevin Harlan.
I love the game so much, and I think it.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed on forward. To talk about this, David, some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. So the New York starting five. We got Joe Ingles, Damian Lillard out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Horford. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, Fred VanVleet out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Zeller. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in at the power forward position. Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. There's Winslow. Releases from the wing and drills it. And tonight, a battle of offenses that can really stretch defenses thin, Chris, as a former post player. Talk about the advantages of being surrounded by great shooters.
Well, you want to get double. I mean, it's the best of both worlds. You can be as aggressive as you want early or late to score as much as you can. Why? Because you want that defense to try to stop you, because when they do, you just get it out to wide open shooters that can knock it down. And when you get double teamed, you know, even the hockey assist or the direct assist to a cat can really get their rhythm going. And then you put the defense in a quandary. A catch-22, do they stop you? Do they go to the shooters? And when you get the defense kind of thinking off balance like that, you start to have fun when you add back cuts, alley-oops, spin moves, dunks, driving to the hole, shooters. It turns into a fun game.
A lot of options, you're right.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Ingles kicks to Hernan Gomez. Three-pointer, Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now VanVleet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Horford against Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's Lillard. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And the Knicks miss again.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. 9 points last game out. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Winslow. They could use a bucket. And the Knicks miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Morris. It's rebounded by New York.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And that one, good. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to tracking the shot.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Another shot. And Zeller with the lay-in.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Lillard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
Here's Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylan to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. A lot going wrong.
And here are the Knicks now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Ingles passes to Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them quick.
They get a hand on it. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. So for the Bulls, ABC's checked in for Marcus Morris, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in. Here's ABC. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Three-pointer, Lillard. Zeller grabs the board. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's ABC. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Rubio against Lillard. And Rubio kicks to Winslow. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous with scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Lillard from outside. They get the rebound. Hernan Gomez passes to Horford, and it's good, 2 points.
When Horford gets the ball down low, he has tons of ways to beat you.
Chicago leading by 9. Rubio outside. The Knicks pull it in. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, G.A., and sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Hachimura off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rubio outside. Goes back up. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. Pass to Hachimura. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Horford. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here's Rubio. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by New York. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react. One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Now here's Winslow. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Hachimura. Lillard up top, covered by Rubio. Kept alive. Hernan Gomez passes to Horford. A second chance effort. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And New York making a change here. Akers checked in for Hernan Gomez. Korkmaz comes in for Al Horford. Okogie's checked in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barrett subbed in for Damian Lillard. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Yeah, percentages don't do him justice. Off the dribble, contested from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Bulls leading by 3. ABC passes to Rubio. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Six on the shot clock. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Okogie, covered by Rubio. And the basket by Okogie.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Rubio. 36 seconds left to play in the first. And Maker sends it back.
Proving he could be an active defender. Great hustle from Maker to stifle the shooter.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Rubio. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. One. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game.
It never occurred to me that I'd be.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, ABC is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Justice Winslow, then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Rubio. Not a lot of room. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations. And their expectations may not be based in reality.
There's the pass to Van Vliet. From about 19 feet, the shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Now, here's Barrett, covered by Rubio. Korkmaz passes to Okogie. Shoots over Rubio. Okogie misses. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's ABC. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot from 12. Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. Two.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They're at the pass to Maker. He kicks it to Ingles. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Rubio. And again, no good by Chicago.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That free throw, no good.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
He hits the second from the line. Rubio with it. He has 7. The dish to Morris. Knicks pull it in. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Barrett gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Rubio. Over Barrett. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Pass to Fernando. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 4. Passes it to Okogie. Now Barrett. He has 6. And the pass to Korkmaz. Now Maker. New York moving the ball around. Barrett just 4 to shoot. And he makes that one. Barrett's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And that's smart basketball. Maker showing nice awareness there, spotting the open man.
Rubio looking it over. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
Chris, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
2 shots.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him, throwing a oop, I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look, and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. We're playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, Bibby or Peja didn't get a shot. Set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them, and then the next play say, now it's your turn, you're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Zeller. And the shot is long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
New York, no good that time either.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Now, here is Morris. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And the basket is good. That's now 8 points for Cody Zeller.
He has great body control for a big man. Zeller takes the hit, but keeps on finishing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Fernando, the pass to Morris. Here's Fernando. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. And the dunk by Zeller. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
One of the better screen and roll prospects to enter the league in 2013. You see the hard work he's putting into it here in the pros.
Now, here's Maker. No points in the game yet for him. Horford's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Here's Morris. They trail by 6. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Dishes it to Horford. Tries from 10, and again it's New York.
Now look, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, especially from the mid-range area where he gets it done.
Offensive rebound. Zeller. Pass to Fernando. Over Maker. And that one hits back iron.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Barrett, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Here's ABC. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. There's the 3. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Fernando, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Lillard and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about
Take a break.
over 90%?
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Justice Winslow comes in for ABC. And New York with a change here, too. Hachimura is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Bulls. It's off to Utah for him after this one as they take on the Jazz. That sets off a 5-game tour for him.
Versatility to play in the high post as well as alongside the baseline. Zeller does have places to get his buckets, which have been piling up tonight.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball is the path to something better.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. New York called for the foul.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive. But Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
For Chicago, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Zeller. Yes, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Now, here is Morris. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Morris looking over the floor. To the middle. Unloads from 9. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Zeller.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Knicks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Knicks. The free throw is good from Lillard.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Morris, no good.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And that one's good, Lillard.
What poise right there from Lillard. Outstanding at finishing in tight spots.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. 2 points, that one goes. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
Lillard against Winslow. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Van Vliet passes to Morris. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Jackson down low. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, I'd like to see them get after it on the offensive boards a little bit more here. They did a good job of that in the first.
You know what? I talked to Jaren Jackson this summer, and he told me he grew another 2 inches. So let's just call him around 7 foot right now with the 7'5" wingspan. Jaren Jackson, the perfect physique for today's defensive big. He can protect the paint and maneuver outside.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Morris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard the pass to Hachimura. Passes it to Horford. Lock at 6. 3-pointer Lillard. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Now here's Lillard. Over Jackson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say it all.
If you're a dandy. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a... And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Knicks with the lead. And New York looking at who they've got. Horford is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Chicago. He dishes it to Morris. Knocked away. It's stolen by Ingles. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Van Vliet. That one doesn't go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
For New York, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 6. Winslow kicks to Zeller. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lillard scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 20 points.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep it, to be honest.
Here's Van Vliet, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Damian Lillard. The Bulls have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Good on the bucket. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here is Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. And there it is for him. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Horford. He's got 9. Kicks to Lillard. The 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Left side, Jackson. The pass to Van Vliet. Back to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
Lillard, the pass to Ingles. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Jackson kicks to Winslow. The 11-footer. And Horford pulls it down.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's Winslow. No good there. Good work defensively by Horford. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. Van Vliet with it. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks to Zeller. On the wing, Morris. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Pass to Lillard. Now, here's Ingles. From deep. And Damian Lillard, good for the three. Lillard's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Changes here.
All right, a chance to see stats for Damian Lillard. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Jackson misses. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Okogie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 6. ABC passes to Fernando. Here's ABC. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Maker passes to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Winslow. He's got 6. And there's the feed to Jackson. Good work there as it goes.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket. Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the water.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Fred VanVleet. And that one falls for Jackson. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Well, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. Even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. Boy, was he right.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 15. Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Lillard on top, covered by Rubio. And the dunk by Maker.
Now this is what you like seeing. Maker, not just laying it up, but powering it down.
Here's ABC, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jackson. Knicks with the rebound. Maker's got his 6th rebound on the night. With the floater, Chicago grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 7 on the wing. Jackson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now Winslow after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Jackson. Rubio outside. With a tie. Offensive rebound. Fernandez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thon Maker.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. A different look for New York. Hachimura comes in for Korkmaz, and Barrett subbed in for Josh Okogie. Good on the second free throw. Now Lillard. He's got 29 points. Passes to Ingles. Now here's Maker, guarded by Jackson. Maker misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Rubio dishes to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. For the tie. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Lillard outside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 4 assists now tonight.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Rubio outside. Shot from free throw range. Nice jump shot. Good. Rubio's got 9.
That's just not quite tight enough for him to impact the shot. He got a good look on that one.
Puts it up from 15. And Winslow pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Maker sends it back. Down low, here's Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
For New York, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And that one falls for Barrett. And the Knicks making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. He's off on the second. Bulls trailed by 3. Winslow the pass to ABC. Now here's Jackson. He's got 15. Here's ABC for the tie. The Knicks pull it in. Hernan Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingles, and that one drops. Ingles has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Stats for Ingles. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 5 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in a tight game. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now here's Winslow. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Rubio. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Rubio's got 11 points. The Knicks leading by 3. Lillard outside. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 33 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the 3rd. The pass to Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, with their needing to fight from behind.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Winslow, the pass to ABC. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So for the Bulls, Zeller comes in for Jackson, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Winslow. Then for the Knicks, Horford comes in for Joe Ingles, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Damian Lillard. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
Here's ABC following the score by New York. Pass to Fernando. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. To the left side wing. Here's Barrett, tipped away. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Rubio with it. They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Fred VanVleet. Marcus Morris is out there with Zeller. And it's Fernando in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Lillard against Rubio. Pass to Horford. Now Lillard. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morris against Hernan Gomez. Pass to VanVleet. Here's Fernando. Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Gomez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Rubio outside. With the teardrop. Can't connect from short range.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Horford. That one doesn't drop. And it's Chicago the other way. Morris passes to Fernando. Morris inside. Covered by Lillard. Some solid defense from Lillard. The Knicks leading by 6. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Morris passes to Zeller. And there's the pass to VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bulls trail by 6. Rubio outside. Pass to Fernando. Shoots over Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
And he's good on the second. New York leading by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Drops it in from 11 feet. Lillard's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
The drive by Rubio. No good from 11 feet. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Hachimura. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Morris. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
When Morris gets free from mid-range, he's very effective. Love seeing him getting it going from there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Zeller grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about feel.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lillard. Teardrop shot. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Rubio. And the shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
New York leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the middle. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
As great as he is offensively, Kevin, Al Horford is even better on defense. Not a volume shot blocker or rebounder, but he's strong, agile, and always in the right place.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. And Chris at the defensive end. So much of it is communication and positioning.
Yeah, offense is trying to force rotations and force mistakes. Horford doesn't take plays off, and his recognition is a step ahead.
Morris passes to Fernando. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Morris. Here's Lillard. Pass to Hachimura. Chalk up 2 there. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Rubio, the pass to Zeller. Now here's Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Winslow comes in for Ricky Rubio. And a switcher also for New York. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Hachimura. Zeller passes to Van Vliet. And here's Winslow. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 9 points for Justice Winslow.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lillard attacking. Here's Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Here's Hernan Gomez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
Here's Van Vliet. Tries again. The Knicks pull it in. Ingles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Horford. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Morris, and he's finally able to knock one down. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, and Morris just trucking it down the court, showing a real desire to finish it in transition.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodbye, Winslow. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now, just a 2-point Knicks lead. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Zeller against Hernan Gomez. Lillard outside. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Winslow. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Winslow's shot is off. Now here's Ingles. Covered by Van Vliet. And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Pass to Morris. Pass to Zeller. 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Lillard against Winslow. Lillard dishes to Horford. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Everybody knew the ball was going to Horford in that situation because he routinely makes big shots. He has no fear.
Here's Van Vliet. And the Bulls with another miss.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Ingles kicks to Hernan Gomez. Lillard way outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And here's Morris for 3. The Bulls keep it alive.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Such a focused, intense competitor. Zeller rising to the challenge.
Lillard outside. It's deflected. Now here's Van Vliet. Covered by Lillard. Morris. And the layup falls. Morris has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Now these shots are important for Morris to make, demonstrating why he is seen as a leader of this group.
Lillard outside. To the inside. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Lillard. 15 points for Horford.
Absorbing contact, finishing strong. I mean, Horford is more physical than some people give him credit for.
Winslow, the pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. He it's not going to go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. On the wing, Winslow. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Zeller. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Zeller's got 23.
He is such a focused, intense competitor. Zeller rising to the challenge at the biggest moment.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine. Zeller can send your shot back.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Timeout.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the 4th. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Cody Zeller.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Marcus Morris. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. 20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And here are the Knicks now. Here's Lillard. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Marcus Morris. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And the 3 off target. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.